Okay, so Terry has spoken his piece about it. Let's go to Sam Flannel, the hardened Michigan basketball fan that tried to tell you all about the greatness that is Hunter Dickinson and Michigan basketball. Your response to that, Sam Flannel. A Central fan is just like, Michigan's mid.
Well, speaking of teams that aren't making the tournament, how about the Michigan Wolverines and that disaster that was last night? I mean, Hunter Dickinson was terrible. He looked soft. And you know what else? I'm starting to have questions. I mean, I've been having questions, but I'm about ready to send Juwan Howard packing. I miss John. You know what? You can't lose a
Let's
home
cut
game.
that one.
Sam, would you say Juwan Howard was born on third base?
Oh, absolutely, he was born on third base. He really honestly had no business being a Michigan head coach. The only reason that he became the Michigan head coach was because he was Juwan Howard, because he's that Michigan man, because he's a Michigan legend as a player, and rightfully so. All he'd really done was be a low-level assistant with the Miami Heat. He had no business being there. Come on, you're coming off the best coach in school history, which is John Beilein, and then you give the job to Juwan Howard. I understand that he had that year where they made the Elite Eight, and
Steve Fisher was.
He was. Don't worry.
No.
We're lining these things
Steve
up.
Beilein's better than Steve Fisher.
No way.
better than Steve Fisher. Come on.
No
All
way.
right, fine. Well, we're splitting hairs, but still, John Beilein was a damn good coach, and then you give the job to Juwan Howard, who had no experience. He had that one year where they made the Elite Eight, and I was pretty happy with them. The recruiting classes looked really good. But how did those high-level recruits look last year? Caleb Houston and Musa Diabate.
They're doing well in the NBA. Diabate's with the Clippers. Caleb Houston played Wednesday night.
And was suspended.
And he's got an $8 million guaranteed contract, so it worked out pretty well for Caleb Houston.
But what does that tell you about them at Michigan? Because Caleb Houston couldn't throw the ball into the ocean for most of the year, and Musa Diabate had one of the rawest offensive games I've ever seen and never really developed into anything. And you got to look at Juwan Howard. I mean, when you lose a home game to a 4-8 going into the game Central Michigan team that's not good at all, I need a pound of flesh.
How long
I need
ago?
a pound of flesh right now.